What's up guys, my name is Ace, and welcome to today's episode of Call of Duty Ghosts Maps Exposed, the series where I cover all of the lines of sight, jumps, spots, as well as dynamic map elements on every map in Call of Duty Ghosts. Today we're going to be moving on to the second of the Onslaught DLC maps. If you guys missed the first one, I already covered Fog last week, and I'll leave you guys a link in the description. In this episode, we're going to be covering the map Containment. Now this map was practically designed for this series, so I have a bunch of great spots to share with you guys, and I'm really excited to do that. Let's get into it. So first up, let's cover the domination capture spots. For the B flag, it's a little bit weird on this map because it's on a roof, but you can capture from behind these ducts right here, coming out of this AC unit. I think they're AC units anyways, and everything's really symmetrical here as well, so that offers you great cover, and you can lay down also if you want. And also you can capture from right here, so you do have a few options, and once again it is symmetrical, so you can capture here as well. So just use whatever works best for the situation that you're currently in. Moving on to the A flag, my favorite place to capture is from right behind the tailgate of the truck right here. As you can see, that offers you great cover. Or if you expect enemies to be coming from the other direction, you can actually capture from this side of the truck as well and use the box of the truck for cover. Finally, for the C flag, it's wide open and there are no real capture spots for it. Alright, so let's start it off on the C side of the map, and then we'll work our way around the map to the other side, which is the side where all the really good spots are. So right here, you can shoot that gate, and that'll open up to the back alley, and then you can also breach this window right here. And you could jump through that window if you wanted, which would give you a nice shortcut into that building. Or I'll just show you from the other side what it looks like when you do breach that window. This is a really popular place for snipers to sit, so just be aware of that, and it gives you some pretty good lines of sight. Now right behind that building we were just in, if you expect enemies to be coming out of the church right there, you can actually jump on top of these cartons right here and look over top of these cardboard boxes. It offers you great cover. A really similar spot is right here. You'll notice that ammo crate is leaning up against there. You can just run right up this ammo crate and you can look right into the church from here. You can also use this to look over this way as well. Now if you're coming around this way and you expect somebody to be camping right around the C flag area, a lot of people don't know that you can actually jump over this wall and maybe take those guys by surprise. Now coming out of the church from this doorway right here, a lot of people haven't seen this yet, but just to your left you can actually jump right up into this area right here. And it puts you into this really good position to look over towards the B roof area and also towards that area down there. This is just something that you may have overlooked. It took me a few games before I realized this spot was actually here. Right in the back corner of this church, you'll notice there's a breach point on this door right here. It's more commonly used from the other side though, so I'll show you from the other side how this works. So all you have to do is breach this door right in here, and it'll open up a stairway up to that back corner of the church. And if you breach one door, the other door will blow up as well. Just in case you didn't know, in the middle of the map right here, there's kind of a ramp of debris, and then you can just mantle up to get on top of this bridge. Now right over here, just a little shortcut, instead of coming up this ramp like this and then up these stairs, you can actually just jump right on top of this part right here and just mantle up this way. It's just a nice alternative, and it's nice to know that it's there. Now right next to that mantle spot that I just showed you, you can actually mantle up right here as well, and you get a nice line of sight on anyone that might be on the edge of that B roof right there, so you'll be able to take them out from this position right here and they won't know you're there. And then also you can mantle up right here and you get a line of sight on anyone that might be on the ground right here. And that's just a great way to take them by surprise. Alright, so now I'm going to show you all of the different ways to get on top of the roof where the B flag is. So you can hop onto this dumpster right here and then just mantle up. That's pretty simple and straightforward. Second one is where the roof is collapsed right here. You can actually just mantle right onto the roof there. Third one is there's actually a ladder right here that you can go up, and then there's also another ladder right over here that you can also climb up to get up onto the roof. Or you can mantle on this dumpster and jump up this way right up onto the roof. Another one, this is one that a lot of people won't know about yet, and it's kind of a little hidden way to get up, is you can climb your way up onto this wall and then just jump across to the roof. And then finally, you can jump onto the cab of this semi right here. And then from there, you can jump on top of the trailer. And then from the trailer, you can hop over to the roof. So you have a ton of options to get on top of this roof. From this roof here, you can get kind of a nice line of sight over towards the church area right there, where a lot of people like to funnel through. But I have a better way to get a line of sight on them with a sniper rifle. If you jump across to this area right here, look at that. You can look over top of this wall right here. They're going to have a really hard time seeing you from there, and you'll be able to pick them off as they come out of that area. Now right here, I'm sure you guys noticed this earlier, there's a skull here which indicates that there's a breach point. So if you breach this door right here, it just gives you a different way into the pool hall. And you'll actually end up right behind the bar if you come through like this. For this building right next to the A flag, you can actually get on top of this roof right here just by mantling up this way. or you can once again jump onto the cab of this truck, jump onto the trailer, and then jump across. It's not really the most useful spot in the game. I actually haven't found a really good use for being up here yet, but it is always nice to know that you can do these sorts of things because there may be a situation that comes up where you need to do this. So next up, I have a nice line of sight for a sniper rifle to get a line of sight into that window that we blew up earlier. It's not blown up right here in this clip because I kind of changed the order of the clips. So all you have to do is come back here. You can jump on top of these tires and then mantle up to here. And there you go. You get a nice line of sight to that window. And that's also a really popular area for people to run through. Now right over here by the A flag, if you want to attack people that are on top of the roof right there, and you don't want to expose yourself like this, you can actually hop onto this railing here and just move up close to this wall, and you can use this wall for cover and shoot through the razor wire right here. It offers you much better cover than you would have if you were just standing out here in the open. Way at the back of the A spawn right here, you'll notice there's a rope ladder and it'll go up into that window that's broken there. And there's also a dumpster. This is really similar to the dumpsters on Tremor. You can actually push this dumpster along this wall and you can push it back and forth, and then you can use this dumpster to mantle up and then climb up to the ladder and into the window. Once you're up in this building, I have a great line of sight onto that window that I showed you earlier that we breached near the beginning of the video. If you just jump onto this windowsill right here and then edge your way over, look at that line of sight you get on them. They're going to have a really hard time seeing you through there, and you're going to have a perfect shot on them and anyone else that's near the C flag there coming out of the church. This is one of the best lines of sight on this map. Another thing from this second story here, you'll notice there's another breach point, and that just blows up this window right here. And it opens up some good lines of sight towards the B flag and also just basically this entire side of the map right here. So it's a pretty good spot to lock down that B flag, although if they are using the capture spots that I showed you on the B flag, then you won't be able to get a line of sight on them. Now if you do want to get a line of sight on the B flag without exposing yourself in that window, you can actually come back here, jump on the couch, and look through this crack right there. You won't be able to see the entire capture area of the B flag, but you might get lucky and get a kill through there. Alright, so finally, when you complete the field order on this map and earn the special streak, this bridge will get blown up once you call it in, and this entire truck will explode, and the bridge will basically get destroyed. Now this opens up just one quick little jump spot, just in case you weren't aware. You can actually jump across on this side of the bridge very easily. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Call of Duty Ghosts Maps Exposed. Let me know in the comment section below which one of the Onslaught DLC maps you want to see me cover next. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.